Hi everybody. Well, if you don't know already, I am now the proud owner of a Hobie Pro Angler 12, 2014. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that I would be able to afford a kayak like this. And the only reason that I can is because of a generous donation from a subscriber. When I mentioned that I was in the market for a new kayak because my old poor man's fishing kayak was getting scraped up on the bottom, one particular individual made the offer to send me a donation, and what he sent me was outrageous. It was extraordinary. It was wonderful. It was enough to almost completely pay for this Cadillac of kayaks, and I'm very fortunate because of that. He asked to remain anonymous, so I will not say his name, but thank you so very much. And it felt kind of funny, considering the fact that I've based my channel so far on what it's like to fish from a very meager kayak, quite possibly the cheapest kayak you can get, aside from like a 6-foot child's kayak or something ludicrous. I've based all my videos on what it's like to fish from a budget, and it did concern me a little bit to think that I'm going to go from the very lowest to what is, in my opinion, the very highest. So I did put some thought into it, and I respected the wishes of the donator and went out and bought this kayak. He didn't tell me which one to buy. He just told me to get what I really wanted. The Hobie Pro Angler was ultimately what I wanted. The Slayer Propel was a close second. And you know, no doubt, when I first got home, I thought to myself, why did I spend all that money? And I can't believe I got this kayak, and it's so not me. And I was filled with this buyer's remorse, you know. But it was a donation, it was a gift, and I didn't want to look that gift horse in the mouth kind of sort of, you know. I wanted to obey his wishes. I mean, it's easy to say, yeah, you're selfish, yeah, sure, of course. Oh man, it was a real hard decision to buy an expensive kayak, but seriously, it was difficult. That was, you know, a lot of money to spend on a kayak, and again, especially because I've had so much success with so little. But I thought it would actually be a good experiment to see whether or not it was worth it to get a really expensive kayak, the top of the line, the best that money that can buy. See if it was really worth it. There had to be some advantages. There are some disadvantages, and I felt like I would give you a more honest opinion, a more heartfelt, real opinion. I'm not a Hobie guy. I have no affiliation with them. They're not sponsoring me. I mean, I'm not wearing my life jacket right now, and I'm drinking a beer. So find somebody on the pro staff from Hobie who's acting like that. I'm acting like a regular guy. I'm a normal dude who likes to come out fishing. I like a kayak over a boat, and I actually have to sell my boat to make up what I was lacking as far as the donation was concerned. I had to give a little bit of my own money to buy this on top of the donation. So I already meant to sell my John boat, which I'm going to do, but I'm also going to give my opinions to everybody out there, all my subscribers and anybody else who's watching, of what it's like to have the best of the best, and compare it to what it's like to have the very least that you can get, and see if there is a major difference. Considering how much tremendous fun I've had on my poor man's fishing kayak, I'm doubtful whether or not this Cadillac of kayaks is actually going to be that much better. Even though today I've had a tremendously great time using the Mirage Drive. You can see all the blood all over the place. I mean, I've properly christened this kayak. It's the dead of summer right now. It's so hot out here. The fishing is really slow, but it's a good time to experiment, and I've certainly done that today. In the 6-7 hours or whatever I've been out here, I've come to appreciate why this is the best of the best. And in the coming weeks and months, I will go over little things here and there about what is good about this kayak and what's bad, and whether or not you might want to think about investing in one yourself in the future. Anyways, that's the update for my kayak situation. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't seen the last of the poor man's fishing kayak, that's for sure, because I think I tweaked something putting this in my truck, and until I figure out a way to load this behemoth without hurting myself, I'll for sure be out here on my poor man's fishing kayak again. And I have some other little experiments coming in the future. New vessels that I'm going to fish from that ought to be fun. So stick around, and perhaps we'll learn stuff together. That's it for now. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.